manager. My name is Nicole Weibel, and as Yasir mentioned, we are former colleagues, and I am so grateful for the relationship that we built together in a relatively short period of time. So if you haven't engaged with Yasir, I recommend reaching out for career and life design coaching and support. So a little bit about me. I am an HR professional, so I am an organizational development manager. My educational background, I have an undergraduate degree in psychology, but also in dance. My psych degree focused on social psychology, so self-esteem and motivation is where I supported research, and that led me into wanting to pursue higher education with a master's degree. So I found myself at Purdue University with an MSHRM, so a master's in human resource management, and grounded myself in kind of practical application of a lot of the psychology concepts that I had learned. Purdue really built a strong foundation for me, and I moved forward into a Leaders in Motion development program with the Defense Finance and Accounting Services. So that is basically payroll for a large portion of the Department of Defense here in the United States. It is a massive organization, and it was a really great experience to support from an HR perspective portions of the Department of Defense. I worked in recruitment there. So I worked in, they called it staffing and recruitment, and had a few promotions, developed into a team lead role, worked on some process improvement, got my green belt and my Lean Six certification there, and really found myself falling towards my passion of helping others learn. So supporting onboarding for new employees and ensuring that there was a training and integration plan in place for new employees. And so I took that passion for learning, and I moved on to actually work at Purdue University. I worked in ethics and compliance, supporting large compliance educational programs, which was another great experience and helped me to really start engaging more on a large scale, having an impact on an entire organization rather than just a portion of an organization. And from there, took my learning and moved into compensation. I had worked with someone that I really appreciated and moved into compensation, having a lot of experience there. I continued to fall back to that passion about helping others, supporting others, and passion for learning. So worked as a career coach where I worked with my colleague here, Yasir. I was the associate director for professional career development for the Krannert School of Business now at Purdue, and got my executive coaching certification because I supported professional master's programs. So professionals taking on distance learning, so much like yourselves. That executive coaching certification spurred my heart to move more towards the organizational development and talent management aspect. So combining my passion of HR and my passion for learning and supporting others. And that led me to Kohler. So Kohler is a privately owned and a family-owned, privately held organization. It is global. There are about 40,000 employees across the globe, and it is a pretty diversified organization. And I have been there for about 6 months, a little over 6 months, and have really learned a lot and incorporated a lot of my learning into what I'm going to share for you today. So, at the risk of being a broken record, um, everything that underscores my education and experience is my passion for learning about others and understanding their motivation and helping them to define and achieve their goals. And so that is a big part of what today is about. So I'm going to ask that if you have questions at any point, please feel free to unmute, type them in the chat. Yasir is going to help me in navigating that. This is about you all and helping you get what you want out of this. So if you don't mind, what is your goal for this session on managing your manager? What's one thing you might want to walk away with?